Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Week 10 Picks and Preview Bets and Brewskis.
Hell yeah.
Welcome in. We are excited to bring another slate of games to you. We're,
Kind of a short slate.
yeah, it's a short slate. There's a lot of bye weeks this week. But we got quite the treat on Thursday night.
It is going to be a banger.
We got the Cincinnati
Actually,
Bengals traveling to Baltimore.
I was going to say all the primetime games, but Monday night is kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Anyway, Cincinnati Bengals traveling to Baltimore, taking on the Ravens. Right now, the Ravens are 6.5-point favorites, over under 53.5. Bengals coming off a big win last week. Ravens coming off a big win last week.
Huge.
Huge. All right, Brenton, let's start with you.
Buddy,
Big one for the NFC North, pal.
love nothing. Let's not act like the Bengals are even close to contention right now. They're
No, they're not.
pretty terrible, buddy. I mean, we could
If
lose
they
to
beat the
them.
Ravens, they're
First
right
off,
back
the
fucking in
AFC
this
is terrible, so they're still a wild card team at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could see. Well, not
The
Browns.
Ravens could go to 6-4 and Bengals to 5-5 though. They're one game back and they have the
Yeah.
head-to-head. So like it's not like
Well,
they're
the Ravens
completely out
already
of the
beat
picture.
them once.
They're split then.
Okay.
Yeah, so then it goes to your
Then
AFC
Well,
match or divisional is
record
it?
is first, but yeah, then it would go to
Well, right. If it were a tie, then it's going to go to your record
Your
against the AFC,
division. It'll be
right? Or division.
whoever has the most wins in the division, and then conference, and then probably strength of schedule. I don't know.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it may not get to that point. But,
It will not.
okay.
But I do not like 6.5 points.
I do not like
On a
games.
Thursday night, nonetheless, in a divisional matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were leaning anywhere, I'm taking the Bengals plus 6.5. But I do believe the Ravens will get the job done, and I hope it is an ass kick.
Totals
Yeah.
at 53.5.
That's a lot of points.
That is a
Both
Let me
offenses.
remind you. The Ravens defense, they did add a key piece in Tre'Davious White. Maybe a washed-up Tre'Davious White.
Yeah.
Tre'Davious White that hasn't played a full season in, what, 4 years?
I mean, he's good.
We don't need a full season. We just need him to plug in the gaps when our guys are hurt.
Yeah.
I believe Nate Wiggins is back this week. I don't know if he played last week, did he?
I don't know, but
I know Marlon played, but he only played he didn't play every snap.
Yeah. I figured they're saving it for tonight.
I assume he'll be back full
Yeah.
healthy, and I assume that Nate Wiggins will be back
Mhm.
full as well. So I think I am disappointed we did not get a deal done for a pass rusher. I would have loved to see Jadeveon Clowney back. He didn't go anywhere. He stayed on the Panthers, correct?
yeah.
Yes.
And
Wasting away in Margaritaville.
Yes, sad to see, because he did play very well for us last year and gave us a legitimate pass rusher. Maybe
Yeah.
not what he was once.
So the Ravens, they just got Deontay Johnson and Trey White.
Trey White.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I
on
would
the
have
trade
also,
deadline.
I would have liked to see them push for Zadarius Smith a little bit
Yeah,
more, but
but-
I don't think the Browns wanted to trade it into a divisional opponent,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
obviously that wasn't going to happen.
It was written that
Yeah.
he was going to the Lions basically as soon as Aiden Hutchinson got hurt.
Yeah.
I'm
So the
actually
defense is going to be better this week, but still.
I'm actually with Brenton on this one. I just think 6.5 is a lot for an AFC North divisional game Thursday night. The Ravens are good, but who they play last week?
Ravens played the Broncos.
They beat the shit out of the Broncos.
Yeah, but the Broncos were,
The Broncos are not very good. Their schedule allowed them
Yeah.
to.
hey, but they still had a lot of wins. What are they 5-3?
Yeah, except they had
Something
one of the
like that.
easiest schedules.
Yeah, the Colts have played the top 10 defenses.
The Bears have played the number one hardest schedule.
Yeah, well, you guys suck.
Makes me so upset.
I don't know that you played the number one hardest.
I should say
Maybe you have that coming up.
I know we have the number one hardest remaining schedule, mostly because we still have to play the Lions, the Packers, the Vikings. So
all twice. Oh man, what a heartbreaker last week, huh? Yeah. I kind of like the under 53.5. I think that's a lot of points, but
I feel like neither defense is that great though, and
Yeah, I
both
know.
offenses are humming.
yeah, Bengals put it on whoever the fuck they played last week. I can't remember, but give me the Bengals plus 6.5.
Yeah, the Bengals is aside. They've been so hot and cold this year at times, though. It worries me. I do think divisional matchup, they do keep it close. I kind of like the over 53.5.
Really?
I think this is going to be a shootout. I think neither defense is that good. I think
I'm not touching that.
both offenses have been humming, but I kind of like the over. It worries me. Right now, both teams. So the Bengals are 6-3 to the over, and the Ravens are 8-1 to the over. So
Yeah, I think the Ravens give up the most fourth quarter points in the NFL.
I can't even dispute that.
that's pretty good for the over stats.
yeah,
say.
the over is speaking to me. Some dirty things.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, dude.
Hey, how's that FanDuel account looking after that Jameis Winston?
Huge. We're back. We're back up,
That is
boys.
his biggest laugh of all time.
that was
I wish I could have done 2 plus. That shit would have been astronomical.
3+, brother.
Dude,
He
he
threw
looked
3?
fucking terrible.
He threw 3.
Just
Threw
threw 2.
6. The dude couldn't fucking hit a receiver.
He also had the most dropped interceptions.
Yeah.
Tied for most dropped interceptions that he played 2
Dude, there
weeks.
was one play literally right over the middle. There was 3 people. None of them were on the Browns. And Derwin James just dropped the fucking ball.
Jameis Winston, that you got the full Jameis Winston experience over the course
Jesus
of 2
Christ.
weeks. I mean,
Mind-blowing win.
he is the best. All right, moving on to Sunday's games. We got the worst thing to happen in Germany since about 1945. We got the New York Giants taking on the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers are 6.5-point dogs, over under 40.5. The Panthers get it done last week against the terrible New Orleans Saints. The Giants lose another one. Brian Daboll just is the angriest man alive.
He's the worst coach of all time.
You need to
dude.
shut your mouth.
He is the
kinda
worst
smart,
fucking coach of all time.
He's a good coach.
Why'd they get rid of Saquon then?
But that wasn't him.
It wasn't him, but he might be a good offensive coach.
Oh.
He is a terrible fucking head coach.
He's a great offense.
His feel for the game is fucking horrible.
He does struggle to call timeouts and game time decisions.
Basically just manage the game in every way possible.
Literally,
but
it's
yeah,
not
sure.
that hard to call timeouts. You just got to go, okay, if this happens on this play, I should call a timeout.
The other thing is there are guys that they have that are purely looking at when to call timeouts. Like, they have guys that are, like, in the mic. Like,
Why do you need those guys? I play Madden. I know when the fuck to call my timeouts.
Literally, though.
Okay. Over under 40.5. Matt, let's start with you. What do you got?
Who gives a fuck, dude? I mean, I will wake up, unfortunately, to watch this fucking shit show of a game, but I don't really care. I'll put the Giants in a moneyline parlay and call it a day.
Give me the Panthers, baby. Give me the Panthers money line. The Giants freaking suck,
Good
dude.
luck.
So do the Panthers.
Good luck.
Doesn't matter. Who do we got? Bryce Young or
Bryce Young.
I'm sure it'll probably
I'm going to cash my bet out.
Yeah.
I'm not taking either of them. Both of them are traveling over to
that's
London.
It'll
I'll
be a
let it-
short leash.
I'll let it ride
on
because I
Bryce
don't
Young.
trust the
You know
Giants
what?
at all.
I'm glad I won't have to watch
Oh.
this game.
Dave Canales, Bryce Young will be starting quarterback against the Giants.
Yeah.
So. Yep.
I'm not taking either side. I don't.
Bryce Young breakout game.
I like the under. I guess. Give me the under. Both of them are going to put up 7 points.
Not a bad call, dude.
Yeah.
This,
Alrighty.
This game will look a lot like Colts Vikings.
On to the 1 o'clock game. We
Another
got
fucking shitter, dude.
it turned into a better. I mean, the Vikings actually put up some offense last week, but alrighty. On to the 1 o'clock games.
Yeah, they sure did, didn't they?
Yeah, it wasn't enough to win my fantasy matchup though, and that
Fucking
ruined me.
Shithole of a team, dude.
We got the New England Patriots taking on the Chicago Bears. Right now, the Bears are somehow 6.5-point favorites, over under 38.5. Brenton, let's start with you.
First off, can we not talk about fantasy football, please?
Yeah, it's the worst.
Okay, thank you. Now that we've got that out of the way, because I don't want to think about that.
Womp womp.
Go look at my points. Or points against.
I don't give
Go look at them, man. I'm getting massacred every goddamn week.
What's
By
your
some-
record?
I lost to a woman.
2-5, 2-6. Have you won 2 games?
I'm 3-5.
Are you sure about that?
I have won 3 games.
I think
I
it's
beat the
fact
shit
check.
out of you,
Barely.
buddy. I cranked your ass.
It came down to
team
Sunday
fucking-
Night Football. What are you talking about?
Huh?
That game came down to Sunday Night Football,
Yeah,
didn't
he
it?
needed a lot of points.
It was.
I thought it was closer than...
I think it went to Monday night. I think.
You needed
Oh,
like
okay.
40 points, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's not... Okay. Well, anyway.
It was
All right,
not
let's-
barn burner,
All
as it was
right,
called.
Brenton, what do you got on this game?
I don't know. Give me the Pats plus 6.5.
Yeah?
The Bears can't score. The Pats don't have a half bad defense. And, this is going to be a good 7-3 game.
Okay, so you like the under 38.5 then?
Yeah, I think I would hammer that.
All right, Matt, what do you got?
Alternate under of like 16.
Much like Brian Daboll, Matt Eberflus might be the worst fucking coach in the NFL. I don't think the Bears have won an away game since fucking Normandy. So, thankfully this one is at Soldier Field. I will not lay 6.5, but I'll throw the Bears in a moneyline parlay. They have to win this fucking game because they have a slaughterhouse on the way.
It's a disaster.
It is a fucking disaster. So
Yeah,
I'll take the Bears in a moneyline parlay though.
So I have heard reports.
The under 38.5 HGCT.
The reports right now are saying, rumors, I will specify, have been saying that if Eberflus loses to the Patriots, he may get canned.
Oh, he should get shit kicked.
The thing though is, historically, the Bears, they've never fired a coach midseason, which is
they also haven't drafted a quarterback and kept him for longer than 1 year.
they've kept quarterbacks for a couple years.
Kept the coach for longer than 1 year.
Yes.
So
Well, just the last 3.
that's a pretty wide fucking sample size.
Yes, it's. We need Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson solves all the problems.
I'm sure he does.
He does. All right. And give me,
Can Ben Johnson play offensive tackle?
we draft offensive tackles.
Yeah, they fucking blow dick.
We draft some new ones. Or go get them in free agency. We'll do something. We got cap room. We got room. Go get them. All right? The Bears have to win this one. At the same time, there's part of me that's like, Eberflus gets fired, though. So for me, this is a win-win. It is a win-win situation.
I'd love to see the Bears win, and then just you have to suffer for the rest of the fucking season with this ass.
So the thing is, though, we probably lose. Actually, we lose to the Lions twice. Okay?
For sure. You lose to the Packers twice, for sure.
I don't think so. I think we split with the Packers.
We do this every fucking year.
We split with the Packers.
Okay.
I think we lose to the Vikings. We may split with the Vikings. The Vikings.
You're going to go 0-6 in the division.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The Packers got exposed last week.
Against a very good football team.
But
Jordan Love coming off an injury.
the Bears will get at least a divisional win.
I doubt it.
Matthew?
I'm strictly giving my honest opinion. I don't think they win a single division game.
Matthew, insert middle name here, vaguely. Be careful. It is a win-win for me. I like the over, actually. I think the Bears' rush defense is awful. I think the Patriots can be able to run the ball on them, put up some points, and I think the Bears' offense needs to get something going. We traded away Khalil Herbert, who was our best running back. DeAndre Swift is not great. I'm at an all-time low. So, my fantasy team sucks.
You and John Bellion both.
My fantasy team sucks. The Bears suck, and the youth season's over, so I can't even just hide my sorrow in that. Like,
you just take it out on the kids.
yeah, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't enjoy football. This is
Football
awful.
season's over for Elliot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Start of November, it's over.
Yeah, I have to start rooting for the Bills really hard now,
Sweet.
and then I get my heart broken in the playoffs. So,
Or this weekend.
good luck with that. Alrighty,
Let's get to it.
moving on. We got the Buffalo Bills
Welcome to the Loud House, buddy.
traveling to Lucas Oil Stadium. Right now, the Colts are 3.5-point home dogs. Over under 47.5. Brenton, what do you got? Or let's start with Matt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. We got a hot little trend going into this one.
Yeah.
Past 10 games at home. Colts 7-3. Best covering team in the NFL.
Oh, against the spread?
No, money line.
Oh.
You said covering.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
said
last 10 games.
you said covering.
Well, I meant money line.
You meant money line?
Yep.
7-3 is not like
Pretty good.
it's good, but it's not like some incredible trend. Like
How many? What's the Bears trend at
the
home?
Bears are actually really good at home.
I'm sure they are. Loud House is a different place to play. This is my fucking Super Bowl. I hate Josh Allen. I hate the fucking Bills. I guarantee we cover 3.5. This spread started out at 4.5. All the bets and all the money are coming in on the Bills, and it's getting easier for them to cover. I don't need the fucking points. Give me plus 172. Give me Joe Flacco to bounce back after an embarrassing fucking loss on Sunday Night Football. And somebody just break Josh Allen's leg for me, please. That'd be awesome.
Whoa!
We don't root for injuries, buddy.
I do whenever it comes to Josh Allen. I hate seeing him.
You hate him more than Patrick Mahomes?
Yes.
Dude, the
man
man is electric to watch. You don't like watching good football?
Electricity is throwing picks.
Yeah, exactly.
He's thrown like 2 this year.
I doubt it.
He has not thrown.
Okay, but I just can't see how you hate him more than Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, well, it's not even close.
Patrick Mahomes
Why?
just isn't fun to watch.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes sucks.
Josh Allen, he's the
You see
QB4
him,
this
like,
year.
Hurt his hip.
Yes.
Who even hurts their hip like that? What a bozo.
Josh Allen has
He's
thrown.
just so out of
He
shape.
stepped weird on it.
Josh Allen has thrown
Maybe
2
that's your
interceptions
lifestyle.
this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not a fucking pro athlete.
Okay.
Shit, dude, I hear myself all the time. I don't get paid to use my body. Well,
He's also thrown for 17 touchdowns and rushed for 3. He's got 20 touchdowns through halfway through the season.
I don't care.
He's on pace for 40 touchdowns
I
this
don't
season.
care.
I mean,
what's their record?
The dude's a bum.
the touchdown record?
No, what's their record?
The Bills record? They're 7-2.
Who would they play?
Nobody. That too.
Well, they played the Jets twice and beat the Jets twice.
I don't think they've played him twice.
Have they not? No, they played the Dolphins twice, beat them twice. They played
Yeah.
the Jets once.
You had the lifeless corpse of Tua Tagovailoa out there.
Okay, yeah, exactly. They beat the Tualess Dolphins. They beat the Cardinals, who might be a good team. They lost to the Ravens, lost to the Texans, beat the Jets once whenever they were shit, beat the Titans, beat the Seahawks, and beat the Jaguars.
First off, I'm pretty sure you
Those
took
are
the Jets
fucking
that week.
terrible teams.
They're horrible.
Yeah, I go against the Bills basically every fucking week.
They suck, man. Inflated record. Just like the economy.
They got a fucking slaughterhouse coming up too. Welcome to the Loud House. Lose against the Colts. Lose against the Chiefs, like always. Lose against the Niners. Probably lose against the Rams. Lose against the Lions. They will beat the Patriots. Lose to the Jets, and they'll probably beat the Patriots again.
Lose to the Jets.
Yep. Guarantee it.
Josh Allen hasn't had like a less than like 10 wins since his rookie season, right?
It's a new year, bud.
What are we talking about? It amazes me that you're just blinded.
Let's see,
The
that's
Josh
1,
Allen
2, 3,
Josh Allen
4.
is the number 2 quarterback in the league.
5 losses in a row they're about to have. I can't wait for it.
Well, when they start 1-0 in this 5-game stretch, like you're
It'll be 4 losses in a row then, I guess. They're not winning this weekend.
They're-
Guarantee.
you know Josh Allen has a winning record against Patrick Mahomes, right?
I don't care.
Not in the playoffs.
Not in the playoffs, but he does. I mean,
Playoffs.
playoffs. We're talking playoffs.
All right. What you got, Brandon?
Give me the Bills alternate spread minus 13.
Yeah, dude, this is the
Sweet.
easiest bet. Give me the Bills minus 3.5.
Fantastic. I love it.
That Colts game was atrocious.
It was
to watch,
fucking
dude.
horrible, dude.
The
I
Colts,
gotta
the Colts are not good.
I mean, you play in Minnesota, and that's what the fucking Colts do, bud. Like, they
Look terrible.
They have a lead going into halftime, and then they fucking wash it all away in the second half.
The Bills minus 3.5 is the easiest bet of the week.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
I juiced it.
Yeah.
Love it.
On to another easy bet.
I
actually.
can't wait till they fucking win that game.
I mean, if they
Yeah, and I'll be like,
if they win that game, I expect you to text me.
Oh, I will.
Yeah,
Don't worry, brother.
Don't worry.
I wasn't.
Block. It'll be easy.
It'll be even better when the Patriots beat the Bears.
And you know what though? I told you it's a win-win for me. As long as they fire Eberflus.
Nah, they're gonna lose and still keep him around.
Yeah,
probably.
old lady McCaskey's gonna come out. We stand with Matt Eberflus. He's our coach.
Bitch, you can't even stand.
Oh man, I want sell the
Okay.
team. We got to get new ownership in there. It's terrible. All right, on to the next game. We got the Minnesota Vikings traveling down to Jacksonville. Currently, the Vikings 4.5-point favorites over under 45.5. We have another home dog. We actually have two. Well, I guess the Panthers technically aren't a home dog since they're in London, but Vikings coming off a win last week against the Colts.
Yep.
And the Jags, I believe.
In my defense, I texted you guys, worst fucking game I've ever watched with my eyes. That was a horrible fucking
That's
game.
not true. Did we not watch the Colts Broncos like last year?
That was like 3 years ago, but yeah.
No, that wasn't that. Was that 3 years ago?
Yeah. Carson Wentz was the quarterback.
I thought Matt Ryan was the quarterback.
I don't think so.
No, Matt Ryan can sling the pill.
No, he
No,
was
he
not.
fucking
He was not slinging the
Yeah.
pill on the Colts.
No, he fucking couldn't. That dude is a bum. I hate Matt Ryan,
28-3, loser.
The Jaguars lost the Eagles last week, even after they almost came back in the last couple minutes
Yeah,
to win
that
that
was,
one.
dude, Saquon Barkley is
an
absolute fucking...
Oh,
That was the dirtiest thing I've ever
Unreal.
seen with...
if
Unreal.
it's really cool to watch, but it's one of those things where like, as a coach, you got to come over to the sideline and be like, never do that again.
No, you don't fucking do that.
Yeah, that is the dumbest thing. Like,
No. You don't tell them to never do that again.
that is
When you're the best athlete on the field, that's what you can fucking do.
okay.
He is an
Wait,
artist.
hold up.
The
Ring.
football-
Christian McCaffrey, you don't have kneecaps anymore?
Yeah, well, Saquon isn't fucking McCaffrey. McCaffrey is fine china.
Saquon is...
You tap him and he's fucking broken.
Saquon has an
is
injury record.
barbed wire.
Yeah. How many times in the past 2 years has he been in?
In the last 2 years?
Yeah.
A lot.
Last year with the Giants, this year with the Eagles. No injuries.
Oh, well, this year with the Eagles, but
Pull up the doctor's notes.
last year with the Giants, I don't believe he played all 17 games last year.
Elliot, how dare you want to take away the paintbrush from an artist like Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, you can't.
The field is his canvas, and his legs are his paintbrushes.
Peyton Manning or Peyton Manning?
Shut your mouth.
Go ahead, man.
All right, games played over the last. He played 14 games last year.
Pretty good.
16 games the year before.
Pretty good.
13 games.
Pretty good.
2 games. 13 games. 16 games. None of those say 17 games. Well, I guess in 2018 it would have been a full season that his rookie year.
Okay, show me how many running backs play 17 games though.
Derrick Henry.
No.
Excuse me, what do you mean?
He's had just as many injuries, not just as many, but he's had a few injuries too.
He's durable.
Derrick Henry, 17, 16, 8, injured. 16, 15, 16, 16, 15.
Not many 17s on there, is there?
Yeah, because they haven't had 17 games for that many
I
fucking
know, but I'm
seasons.
just throwing back the same fucking argument.
But those were
13,
also...
14, 15 games is still...
No, 16, 15, 16, 17.
I'm talking about Saquon.
Oh. Well, but, 13...
And you're playing on the Giants. You're...
Again, I'm just saying, that is a great way to get just destroyed.
Did he?
No.
Exactly.
Do you just have to disagree with me on everything?
On stuff that I disagree with, yes.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Brenton, what do you got on this game?
I love you.
If you're only going to give me 4.5 points against the Vikings, I'm going to take the Vikings because the Jaguars are absolutely terrible.
Yeah, for some reason...
Vikings have a great offense.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
The Jags have also looked better recently.
Vikings have a great defense.
Their offense is very good at times.
Good, but like...
Anytime you have Justin Jefferson and Aaron Jones on the field,
And Jordan Addison and DJ Hawkinson.
Literally, the game changer is Jordan Jefferson. Or not Jordan. Justin Jefferson.
Jordan.
Jesus Christ. Could you imagine those two boys together?
You know, they got Thomas Jefferson out there. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime you've got Justin Jefferson on the field, you are automatically at an advantage. I mean, he's just absolutely mesmerizing.
Dude, fucking
Beast.
Colts cornerbacks are the fucking worst. That dude playing press coverage on Jordan Addison or Justin Jefferson with no fucking safety help in the middle of the third quarter at like the 40 fucking yard line. Like, I could have thrown that ball up to Justin Jefferson and done exactly the same fucking thing.
So on to this week's games. What do you got?
Yeah. God damn it. They're so fucking annoying to watch. You taking the Vikings?
Yeah.
Everything in me for some reason wants to Jag off this weekend, and I don't really know why.
Because the Jags have been playing better.
They have, but like they have nothing to show for it.
Dougie
really.
P's been calling plays.
Has he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He took back play calling.
Has he really? I haven't heard that.
Because, well, I will tell you why. It's because the Jags have never announced who calls plays. But if you just look at their scores, Dougie P's calling the plays.
I think that
they
the offensive, defensive, and head coach, they all call one play, and the quarterback mixes them up.
Here we go. Here we go. The Jags, this is starting week 1, they scored 17 points, 13 points, 10 points, 20 points. And then Dougie P takes over play calling when they played the Colts. 37. They scored 16 against the Bears, but then 32, 30, 20, or 23 last week.
I don't know. I feel like we'd hear about that though.
I'm telling you, over the last 3 years he's been there. 3 years. They've never once announced, and they have switched back and forth. Like,
if I have to listen to you talk about fucking Doug Peterson anymore, I'm gonna blow my fucking head off. So help me God.
I'm just saying the Jags.
Nobody cares about Doug Peterson and the Jaguars. He sucks. Get him out of there.
Give me the Jags plus 4.5.
Go
I kind of like the
offensive
Jags plus
coordinate
4.5
somewhere
too.
else.
Yeah.
I don't really know why, because they can't run the ball. Vikings aren't going to allow you to run the ball, so that doesn't really fucking matter. The Vikings cornerbacks, I mean, Harrison Smith, safety, good. But, like, the only thing that, like, screws everybody up is, well, one, they try to run the ball. But, well, just, like, the, like, showing blitz, backing out of it, cover 3 show, like,
Yeah.
and, like, quarterbacks just can't fucking understand that.
Well,
even fucking
I think the Jags' offensive line has also been getting healthier as well. So, I like the Jags this week.
yeah, I can't
plus
believe I'm doing
4.5.
that. I'll take the Jags.
Yeah. All right, on to the next game. We got the Denver Broncos traveling down to KC. Right now, Kansas City is 8.5-point favorites, over under 41.5. The Kansas City Chiefs just continue to do everything they can to try to lose a game and then end up winning it. It is absurd. Todd Bowles should also be fired.
He's
Not going for 2 in that situation. Road game, Monday Night Football.
Speaking of bad
Really?
head coaches,
I don't
dude.
think you.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Give yourself a shot.
No, you. Okay. How about this?
The offense
How about
if they
this?
get the
Hey,
ball, if they get the
real
ball
quick.
and march down there, they win.
Let me ask a question. Okay. If you are the Kansas City Chiefs, do you want them to go for 2 there, or do you want Patrick Mahomes to have the ball in overtime?
Yeah, but you're not. Okay, I'm kind of with Brenton on this because,
I
like,
mean, there's a good argument.
No. Okay.
for both.
So
Yeah, for sure.
I will give you.
but
if
flip of the coin, Baker had that offense
Exactly.
coming down the
but
field.
but if they're playing in Tampa Bay, I think it's I kind of agree. You do not want to go to overtime on a road game though. I think it's different.
The field's the same length. It doesn't fucking.
Yes, it does. In KC, it does.
Now,
Arrowhead.
on the other hand, I do like what you're saying. Do you have a play that you know that you can get to?
that's
And
the thing.
not
Like,
only that-
I think if Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are out there, like, yeah, you're more apt to just go for it.
The thing
in that.
is, though, your offense is humming. Why take it to overtime? If your offense is humming like that, just
Well, Patrick Mahomes he had 13 seconds. He would have got it down to the fucking
Yeah.
40-yard line. And
Yeah.
kicked the field
Well,
goal
you just-
fucking game.
you-
Because that's how
true.
it fucking happens every fucking
he
time.
almost did too.
well, you have to risk it in that instance for you go for 2 there because that to me is a game-winning play. The other thing is
It's also a game-losing play if you don't get the 2 point.
the other thing
And
is
you don't even get a chance in overtime.
yeah,
the Atlanta Falcons have already pretty much secured the NFC South. At that point, you're playing for your season. Just go for it. Like
I mean, secured. There's
I don't.
7 games left.
the Falcons have swept
8 games.
the Falcons swept the Buccaneers, and you think the Saints or the Panthers are going to beat the Falcons?
well, but
Saints definitely.
the
No.
Bucks can stack some wins up, and
But
Falcons lose.
Dude, you never know with the NFC South. Like, the Falcons could go on a 5-game losing streak and nobody would be
yes,
surprised.
you possibly. But the Falcons have looked very good recently. The Falcons are going to win the NFC South. I mean,
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm sick of this guy's fucking shit.
yeah.
okay, well,
I'm kidding.
Olivia, wrap it up. We're going home. Matt, what do you
Okay.
got?
Broncos, Chiefs.
Yep,
I kind of like the Broncos just getting the points. I don't really know why.
because the Chiefs never cover.
They do though. Like,
They're 4-3-1 against the
4-3-1.
spread.
It's just these big spreads with the
Yeah.
Chiefs. Like, I'm gonna stay away from this game. I will lean Broncos though.
Yeah, Brenton.
I don't like the 8.5, but The Chiefs are obviously going to win this game. So, I don't know, maybe just put a sick parlay together with the Chiefs winning in there.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a little Travis Kelce anytime tutter. And maybe Patrick Mahomes.
Interception.
Ooh, interception's pretty... But...
Can't same game parlay it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
interceptions are. Yeah,
SGP
that's
that
right.
because Pat Surtain's gonna be all on that ass. But
You sound like Stavros, the comedian.
oh.
He's like, Pastor Tan.
Anyway, you know, put a nice parlay on that. Kick your feet up. Maybe Travis Kelce touchdown. Travis Kelce 100 plus yards. That's probably a nice payout
Yeah.
because they're gonna throw it to him like 87 times and he's gonna catch 12 of them.
He catches most of the ones that thrown to him.
Well, I'm just saying Patrick Mahomes isn't that good.
I think he caught every ball last week.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter where.
Well,
I thought Travis Kelce was a bum.
he is.
Okay.
No, he's the greatest receiving tight end of all time.
Okay.
So I've said that before. I've said that before.
I don't think you have.
Yeah, I have. I've said Gronk is the greatest tight end of all time. Travis Kelce is the greatest receiving tight end of all time.
Was Gronk really that good of a blocker?
Oh. I'm about to send you highlights. I'm sending you highlight tapes all night. What are we talking about?
I mean, he got blocked for a second and a half. I mean, and you got a fucking murderer on the other
Shut
side.
it down. Shut it down. All right. I'm going to probably take the Broncos just because I don't like to bet on the Chiefs.
I'm
And
saying
the Broncos, I just don't think are that good. I think their record is much better than they actually are.
41 and a half feels low.
It feels a little high to me. Both defenses are really good. Both offenses, so. Divisional game.
Broncos offense isn't that bad.
The Broncos offense isn't that bad when they're playing the Saints or the Panthers.
I'd rather scoop my eyes out with spoons than watch the Chiefs go to fucking 9-0.
The Chiefs also do have a very winnable schedule the rest of the year.
Cupcake division.
It's crazy.
Cupcake schedule. Why don't we just give them the fucking Lombardi now and we can all play for second place?
You know, I do, as much as I hate the Chiefs, I do every once in a while hop on FanDuel, just scroll through my open bets, and I see my Chiefs future that I placed right after the Super Bowl last year, and keep thinking, okay.
How much you put on that?
$5 to win 40.
Oh, good. So you can fucking buy me some beer to drown my sorrows after they beat the Ravens in the playoffs.
That won't happen. I like the Ravens, dude. I think they lose this week, but I like the Ravens.
If they lose this week, what the fuck are they going to do to Patrick Mahomes, Matthew? What the fuck are they going to do?
Playoffs is different with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mean, you could almost go into the playoffs, not rush the ball at all when that's your best aspect
That's
of the
what
team.
we're going to do.
And then fumble it
And
on
we're
the
going
1
to
yard
throw
line.
40 passes, and Derrick Henry's going to get 5 carries.
Probably.
Because apparently, Todd Monken turns into a retard in the playoffs.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
He's the Peyton Manning of fucking offensive coordinators.
You say, hey.
Not funny, but good.
Dude, the first time I saw that commercial, I thought, oh no, this is going to be the worst thing I've ever,
Every 5
Oh,
seconds.
the first time you watch it, you're like, Whopper.
I love the Sheriff, dude. He's
All right.
fucking awesome.
We got the Atlanta Falcons traveling out of New Orleans. Right now, the Saints are 3.5 point home dogs. Over under 46.5. The New Orleans Saints fired Dennis Allen this week. They get the interim coach bump, maybe. Right now, 89% of the money is on the Falcons. 87% of the bets are on the Falcons. Matt, let me guess.
Yeah, I mean, you feed a fat girl a piece of chocolate cake. Like, that's basically what you're doing to me right now. Like, you're saying all the right things to just butter me up.
Matt's a Haitian immigrant looking at a dog right now.
Fucking bets and money all over the Falcons. Interim head coach bump. Like, I don't fucking like it, but I will take the Saints plus 3.5, and I'm gonna fucking hammer Alvin Kamara anytime touchdown. Absolutely hammer.
I'm surprised you didn't take a money line.
Giving a dog a bone.
Literally.
FanDuel said, here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah. Basically.
All right, Brenton, what do you got?
Give me Kirko Chains, baby. Walking into their trap, taking over their trap, All that money that's on the Falcons.
Yeah, Mr.
Kirk
Public
sold-
Bradford over here.
Kirk sold his chains and put it all on the Falcons this week. So yeah, give me the Falcons minus 3.5.
It does worry me that there's so much money in bets on the Falcons, but it's just so hard to bet on the Saints. The Saints are such a terrible
Do I
team.
bet public every time?
Just got rid of Marshawn Lattimore, too.
Yeah, I mean, everything points to the Falcons.
Marshawn burnt toast Lattimore.
Okay.
Eh,
I'm kidding.
That's
He's-
absurd.
I mean,
man.
the Saints are on a 7-game losing streak. The Falcons, their offense is clicking. They're 5-1 in their last, 4-1 in their last 5. The Falcons are at the side. 3.5 games in New Orleans. I'm gonna ride with Brent on this week. Give me the Falcons. Alrighty.
Sorry, that Chris Olave meme had me messed up.
Dude.
Chris Olave. R.I.P. Oh, and they don't have Chris Olave this week.
Yeah, that's bad, dude.
Yeah.
They're looking bad.
Is it? You're going to have him for 2 drives anyway, so it doesn't
That's
really
true.
fucking matter.
Well, thankfully, I picked Chris Olave up this last week thinking, ooh, there's Chris Olave on the waiver wire. Nah, retarded.
Wait, he was on the waiver wire because he was injured?
Yeah, and then I was like, you still mind if I do? And then, yeah,
Is he out for the season?
well, you know,
He should be.
Yeah,
His fucking brains are mashed potatoes, dude.
him and Tua sitting over in the psych ward.
Looking like Stephen Hawking. Jesus Christ.
That's foul. That's so funny.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I dropped Brandon Ayuk for Chris Olave.
Yeah, dumb.
Dropped Chris Olave this week for Quentin Johnson, baby.
You dropped somebody with a season injury for somebody with a season injury.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Big play.
All right. We got the San Francisco 49ers traveling down to Tampa Bay.
Oh, I can't believe I got Chris Olave on the waivers.
I did, dude. I was like,
Oh shit! I didn't think I was gonna get it.
Olivia, you're not going to believe this.
no, I wasn't like that, but I was like, Chris Olave's on the waiver. I mean, Derek Carr and Spencer Rattler really like Chris Olave, so I was like, maybe Rattler stays in a little bit.
Yeah.
No.
Just your face. Oh my god! I can't believe God. Oh fuck! Never mind.
And I had Rashid Shaheed earlier this year, also out for the year.
Tough.
All right.
Better hope you don't get picked up on Elliot's fantasy team. The fucking death.
Grim Reaper over here. We got the San Francisco 49ers traveling down to Tampa Bay. 49ers, 5.5 point favorites. Over under 50.5, which I feel is a little high. Brenton, what do you got?
You know, the Bucs played a really good game against the best team in the league,
Yep.
record-wise. Let's not say stats.
I was going to say Lions are the best, but.
They are.
Oh, buddy.
They are.
Well, let's
Dude,
go
look at
ahead.
I
Let's
saw
go
Jared
Baker
Goff's
Mayfield.
I did
completion
see-
percentage for the last
I did
5
see
weeks. That's absurd.
FanDuel posted that if odds for Lions Chiefs were released this week, Chiefs -1 would be the spread. And I was like, are you serious?
I was
Like,
hammered a line.
I would hammer the Lions.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah.
Jared Goff might win MVP.
Probably not, but
Dude, his completion percentage is absurd.
but Lamar's gonna win it. I mean, Lamar is the most valuable player in the league.
Lamar loses a couple games, the Lions keep rolling. It's fucking Jared Goff.
Possibly.
Don't be surprised if Josh Allen, dark horse at the end of the season.
He'll lose to the Colts.
If he has 40 touchdowns,
Jesus
You know what?
fucking Christ, dude.
I recant my statement. I hope Josh Allen has a horrible game Sunday.
action baby. Alrighty, Brendan.
Anyway, whatever I was saying.
Yeah.
Bucs played a great game against the Kansas City Chiefs, and it doesn't matter how good or bad we think they are. They have Andy Reid as their head coach.
Yep.
That's all that fucking matters. They can have. Patrick Mahomes has played very mediocre this year. They could have like 2014 Alex Smith under center, and he's probably doing all right on that team.
Yeah.
Because Andy Reid's schemes are incredible.
First
and
off,
so is
2014 Alex Smith. Good quarterback. Alex Smith was always a good quarterback.
He was an
Not
MVP
after the
quarterback
injury,
before
buddy.
fucking-
What?
not after the injury.
Well, that wasn't 2014.
That was in 2012.
Injury was
Or
2012.
no, wait, he got benched
Uh,
for Cap. in 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he went to the Chiefs after that, and he was good.
Yeah.
With Reed, yeah.
Wait, anybody's good with Reed.
Yeah.
He didn't get hurt until he went to the
Washington.
football team.
Redskins.
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 Dump it.
Bucks played a great game last week. 49ers are a good team, but they are a little banged up. Getting McCaffrey back, right? Or is that
Potentially.
He's like designated to return to practice.
Yeah.
so? Maybe
I
not
doubt
this
it's
week,
this week.
maybe next week.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, they're banged up. Their defense is good.
That's a white quarterback on the other side.
Yeah,
That's a white.
you know, give me the Bucks.
Yeah.
That's what I was leaning anyway. But that
But,
was
hey.
the time.
DT's back in office. He's gonna want to show out for
Who's DT?
Are you shitting?
Seriously?
You've been going on about this motherfucker all fucking night, and you don't know who DT is?
You guys are using acronyms that I've never heard.
Are you kidding me?
Welcome to the White House.
Oh, you're saying office. I thought you were saying like back in their like office at the facilities.
Oh my god.
First thing you
You need
mentioned
another
was
shot, brother.
Dawn. The Dawn is
Okay.
back.
45, baby.
I'll take.
47.
Now 47.
Kind of like.
Number 47.
I kind of.
Agent.
Basically.
Agent 47.
I kind of like the Bucks plus 5.5. I really like the over 50.5, to be honest.
Ooh.
Bucks put up points.
Yeah.
Their defense kind of fucking stinks. Niners.
Yeah, Mr. Antoine Winfield. Get out of here,
Yeah.
Buster.
Bucky Irving, though. He's been good.
He's
Bucky
on offense,
Irving.
so sure.
Do what?
He's on offense, but yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking defense.
Oh, we're talking defense. That's on me. Hand up.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. So I did not know this, but the Bucks are on a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
But those games
They've been very close.
against
Hey, Britton, can you grab me that Pepsi cherry in there?
Yes, sir.
Ravens, that game was 41-31.
Yeah.
Falcons 31-26. Chiefs 30-24. Those are all over
Yeah.
50.5.
Yeah,
And actually, their last let's see, 1, 2,
The
3,
over's
4,
pretty
5,
juicy.
Their last 6 games have gone over 50.5.
oh, I do kind of like that. I'm gonna ride with you. Over 50.5 seems good. I'm gonna stay away from the Bucks though.
I'll hammer it.
Yeah.
I think the 49ers coming off the bye week. I think they're gonna be better.
This team fucking stinks.
Action, baby.
Jesus
Expect
Christ.
the unexpected. Alrighty, on
You
to
took Western Michigan.
Yes.
on to
I'm gonna actually parlay that.
on to the next
Well,
game.
it's
We
fine.
got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to
Oh.
the capital of the nation. Right now, the Commanders are 2.5-point favorites. Over under 45.5. Matt, what do you got?
I like this game a lot better at 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
I can get it at 3.5 at minus 142, but I feel like a lot of public bets are going to come in on this game, and it's going to end up going back up to 3.5. So I'm going to wait till Sunday,
Yeah.
but I will take the Steelers plus 3.5 either way, either if it's at
Okay.
142 or minus 110 or whatever.
Okay. Brenton, what do you got?
Steelers just got Mike Williams,
Mike Williams.
and they got somebody on the defensive side too. Can't fucking remember who it was though.
Didn't the Commanders pick somebody?
They got
Commanders
Marshawn
Marshawn
Lattimore.
Yeah. Big plays, big plays.
You just said he sucks.
Well, yeah, but now I'm rooting for him on the Washington Commanders.
I gotta find out who the Steelers just got.
Oh man. I just think the Steelers are so bad offensively, and they get bailed out by their defense.
They gotta be able to score in the red zone, dude. Like that's
They
the
can't.
only
They
thing
can't.
is like Najee is gonna have to start fucking.
Oh,
Pounding the rock.
Fumble!
He was there.
Oh, that was earlier in the game.
Yeah, okay. Elliot's the only guy to watch a replay and fucking screw with the TV.
Matt said that didn't think it was a replay either.
Oh, they got fucking
Sorry, I'm just shitting on Elliot.
the dude from the Packers, the linebacker, Preston Smith,
Oh,
for a 7th round pick.
yeah.
Yeah, that's absurd.
That's crazy.
Preston Smith is a good player.
Also, why are the Packers selling players?
Well, they said that they were good with Luke Van Ness, that dude from
Okay.
Iowa.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess if that's who you like, get rid of him for a
Sure.
pick. But you could have got more than a 7th, I feel like.
Yeah.
Give me the Commanders, baby, just so I can root against the Steelers.
Yeah, the
I
Commanders.
just
Commanders, surprisingly, just they've been the surprise team of the year. I think
They're due for a letdown.
They are, and something I was thinking about the other day. Remember, like when Kingsbury was the head coach of the Cardinals, and if you look back at his track record coaching in college, it's about halfway through the season that his offense everybody figures out.
Yep.
And I was thinking about that the other day, and we're about halfway through the season.
Yeah.
So
Steelers good defense.
Steelers good defense. Is this the letdown spot? Is this the turning point of the season where Kingsbury offense is no longer this, high flying thing? Everybody kind of figures out the little tricks.
45.5 is too high.
40. Yeah, I'm gonna ride with you this week. Give me the Steelers. Give me the Steelers money line. Actually,
Welcome to the Steel City, pal. Yeah,
I can't believe I'm
like
gonna bet on Russell Wilson like that, but he has looked okay at times. Alrighty, on to the 4:00 games. We got the Tennessee Titans taking their team up to Los Angeles, take on the Chargers.
Taking that
Taking their team
the squad that calls themselves
The
football
Titans.
players. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, the over-under is 38.5. Chargers 7.5-point favorites. Britton, what do you got?
Oh, buddy, I love how J.K. Dobbins runs the football, buddy. He gets after it like a hobo on a ham sandwich. Sorry, that was my best Gruden impression.
That's not Gruden, though. That's that.
I know, but
Yeah,
I feel like Gruden would say that if he found that clip.
that's true.
He'd
Dude.
probably use that lingo.
I think Gruden's officially lost his fucking mind. Have you seen the fucking...
so good.
I love that he's in a
Dude.
dark room and he's like,
It's got me feeling nice.
He's like, how much cocaine is in that room?
Oh my god.
Travis Kelce. 10 catches, 121 yards, 1 touchdown.
And it's to a soundtrack too.
Oh.
Fucking yeah.
Oh,
Got
yeah,
me
he's
feeling
awesome.
nicey.
Yeah, there's about 30 pounds of cocaine.
There's
in that
nothing
room.
more
Oh,
than
yeah.
I love than watching that video the day after Sunday. This shit gets me amped up. After National Tight End Day,
He films
He
that
went-
at like 4 a.m.
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
He's all coked up.
dude, he was amping up all the tight ends. He didn't shout out Cade Otton, who's a fucking beast, on National Tight End Day. Help propel me above Matthew over here.
Yeah.
And then he balled out this week, but
So
can't.
are you taking the Chargers 7.5?
Yeah, Titans suck.
All right, Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, I'd lean that way too, but really I don't give a fuck about this game. Titans suck. The Chargers.
Hey, I love Jim Harbaugh. Come on.
I love Jim Harbaugh too, but I don't think the Chargers are a playoff team. So not quite yet, at least.
Yeah, they're definitely building something.
I also have a Chargers $5 wager over 8.5 wins. That's looking.
That's looking
right
pretty
now.
good right now. 5-3. I think the Chargers get it done. I don't feel like they cover big spreads like this though. So I kind of lean the Titans. Even though if you've bet against the Titans, they're 1-6-1 against the spread this year, which is atrocious.
If Mason Rudolph's going,
And Mason Rudolph is a better quarterback than Will Levis. So, I kind of lean the Titans in this spot. 7.5 is a lot of points, especially against a team that is going to run the ball a whole lot and not really do a whole lot.
Tony
of passing.
Pollard and Tajay Spears are both questionable.
Ooh.
Tyler Boyd and Amani Hooker are also both questionable.
There's been a change. Give me the Chargers. All right. On to the New York Jets traveling out to the desert to take on the Cardinals. Right now, the Jets are 1.5-point favorites, over under 45.5. The Cardinals have done better this year than what we all originally thought. I mean, Black Ops 6 is out. Kyler is still playing pretty well, which is surprising.
Black
How long
Ops
has it
6
been out?
is fun. You should get it.
Yeah.
How long has it been
You
out?
gotta get on and play it.
But I'd have to buy a PlayStation and then buy the game.
How long has it been out?
You
couple
can't play it on
weeks.
PC?
Dude, if I tried to boot up Black Ops 6, my PC would explode.
So why do you
Is
still
it-
have a PC?
Is it double XP weekend yet?
That was last weekend.
And they played well. They won.
It was Nuketown 24/7, buddy.
Maybe he's. Ooh.
Got after it. He got after it.
Maybe he's getting cooked on Black Ops.
Maybe he's done.
Maybe
Maybe he's like, I'm
Well-
the old head.
he actually just got an endorsement from Call of Duty.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Give me the fucking Jets, dude. What are we talking about?
Oh my god, he's going off again.
Matt,
It
Give me the
finally
Jets.
fucking happened last week. I felt so fucking good about it.
Jets 3-6 against the spread. Matt, Way to win one, boys.
About goddamn
Did you
time.
take it? Did you
Huh?
take the
Last
Jets
week?
last week?
I took the Jets last week, and I had a nice little same game parlay that came home. 10 to win 60. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're a madman.
So
Fucking Dalton Schultz with garbage time or reception just to
Yeah.
fucking
Oh.
cap it off.
All right, Britton, what do you got
Awesome.
on this game?
The Jets win one game and they're favorites.
Well, the line opened at -1.5 or -2 for the Cardinals.
Wait, what happened? Did anything happen then?
What do you mean, no.
Or is that just...
The
People have
Jets
just
were
been
a good
betting on the
football team.
Jets.
That is a stretch. That is a stretch if it's defined by Merriam-Webster. I mean,
Garrett
geez,
Wilson is an absolute dog. We
He's-
cannot disagree about that.
that was a beast. That was a...
Absolute baller.
Okay, I gotta ask this question.
Yeah.
Do we think that's a catch?
I don't know.
I thought the knee, I get that it's in the rules. If the shin goes down,
Yeah.
they're down.
I
but
thought
that-
I thought it all
How
had
does
to like.
how does George Pickens
Well,
get
yeah.
2 left foots?
2 left foots and it's not a catch. That's crazy to me.
It's got to be 2 feet.
But because when he caught that ball, when George Pickens caught that ball,
It's also
I go, he didn't get his other foot down. That's not a catch.
Yeah.
it's also wild
then-
that he didn't get his other foot down.
Well,
I
it was
mean,
it was a great play by the
Yeah.
defensive back to push him out of bounds.
for sure, but you're 5 yards away from the out. of
Yeah,
bounds.
I saw the clip and I was like, brother, what are we doing?
It's
Like,
right fucking there, dude.
it's just like
Fall to the ground.
We need a physicist to explain that.
let me get right on that.
Yeah, I don't know. The Garrett Wilson, because
So-
obviously great catch. How did he reel that in? One-handed
Oh, yeah.
jump man style.
Yeah,
That was ridiculous.
that was awesome.
Um,
I thought that you had to like it all had to happen in bounds though. Like no matter where the fucking knee, like even if the shin did hit first, I thought that the knee also had to come
No,
down
just
in
the
bounds.
shin.
I know that now, obviously, but like yeah, I was kind of surprised by it too. Happy for it though.
I mean, awesome because, well, let's be honest. Odell Beckham's catch was still better.
yeah,
Just the way he had to reach back
Yeah.
for that mug and pass interference at the same time, ridiculous, but incredible nonetheless.
okay. I got Jets.
That being said, I will take the Cardinals plus 1.5. Who'd they beat last? They beat somebody last week, right?
They beat the.
Dude,
They scored a lot of points,
They beat
too.
the Bears. Beat the shit out
That's
of the
right.
Bears.
Well, that's not really. But that's a good defense. It's a good defense.
29. Well, they ran all over them too. And the Jets defense can be wrong.
James Conner is a dog. Brees,
Yeah,
Brees
I'll
Hall
take
is a dog.
Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna lean the Cardinals here. I think the Jets.
But I do want the Jets to be in the mix in the playoffs.
Why?
Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams.
Thank
You'd
you.
love to see that.
Thank you.
You'd
No,
love
you
to see
don't.
that.
It makes my heart happy.
No, you don't.
I just love to see it. I love Aaron Rodgers, RFK. Hey,
I can't believe that dude's gonna be
Yeah, give me the Cardinals.
like RFK?
over the head of the FDA and the fucking CDC. And
Shit needs to happen, bud.
okay, I don't think he's the fucking one.
Hey, he's not gonna tear anything down. He said that. He's gonna get those dirty people with they got the big corporations in their pockets.
I'm sure he
You know
will.
what I'm saying?
I'm sure. He will.
Okay,
Let's crack
here we go. Moving on.
Let's
Moving
crack it
on.
up, dude.
The Philadelphia Eagles traveling down to
These Zins are
Dallas.
hitting hard. I like the Rogues, but the Zins hit
Oh,
harder.
the Zins are All right, Philadelphia Eagles 7-point favorites right
Yeah,
You might
now.
be
The over
faulty,
under
dude.
42.5. Brent, let's start with you, buddy.
Cooper
I
Rush.
can't even. Wow. I mean, the Cowboys have just looked atrocious.
And Dak's
And
not even
do
playing.
and do nothing at the deadline besides get Jonathan Mingo for
For a fourth rounder, baby.
when the Ravens got Deontay for a fifth, which basically they pick swapped.
DeAndre Hopkins was traded for a fifth
Fifth.
Four.
The Ravens actually
fifth rounder that turned into a fourth, I think.
the Ravens come
I
out
thought it was a
net
big pause.
positive on that because they're going to get
Yeah.
compensatory because they're not going to sign him probably.
Yeah.
And then somebody else went for I think Mike Williams went for a fifth to the Steelers. The Cowboys were
Yeah.
like Jerry Jones was like, well fuck, I got to do something.
Yeah,
And
he gives up a fourth for an unproven Jonathan Mingo. What is his second year this year?
I think it is the
The
second.
rookie
game.
last year. He just hasn't got a lot of playing time. But yeah, the Cowboys are in shambles. No Dak. I can't trust Cooper Rush. I'm surprised it's only 7 points.
Yeah.
Because the Eagles have been putting together a pretty good season here,
I think
especially with Saquon and Jalen Hurts.
Cooper
running
Rush
all over
kind
the
of
place.
looked better than Dak, to be honest.
Well,
Dak looked fucking
it was
terrible.
garbage
dude.
time, though. So.
I mean, I guess they still had a chance to win the game at the end.
Yeah. Matt, what do you? Who
I don't give a fuck about this game, dude. I lost money on the Cowboys last week. It's the last fucking time I'll ever put a piece of monetary value on the fucking Cowboys. I'm done with it. I'd lean the Eagles, but that's it.
I'm gonna get that on the record in the next week when you take.
I
Cowboys.
won't take. That's the first time I've taken the Cowboys in like 3 years, dude. I fucking hate the Cowboys.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the Eagles. I mean, 7 is crazy for a team that just is doing nothing. I mean, it makes no sense that the Cowboys are only 7-point dogs. It should be like 8.5, 9. I mean, Cooper Rush he's not a good quarterback. The Eagles' defense has been flying around. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, the Cowboys are just garbage this year. It's sad. I mean, Jerry Jones is one of the worst owners in the league. Just has no ability to manage a team. So, Eagles all the way, baby. Alrighty, on to Sunday Night Football. We got
Are we
one
gonna be forced to watch that game? We are, aren't we?
Sunday night. Oh no, the Cowboys game. Yes,
Yeah,
Hey, America's
100%.
team, buddy. America's team.
America's team. All right, on to Sunday Night Football. We got a banger of a Sunday Night Football game.
Oh yeah, this game.
The Detroit Lions traveling to Houston right now. The Lions 3.5 point favorites. What? Over under 48.5. What?
I'm just telling you guys to take Western Michigan right now.
Okay. They're down 2 touchdowns.
It's Maction. Halfway through the third.
All
Get ready for a ball game.
right, Matt. What do you got on the Sunday night game?
What's the spread? 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me the Lions by 6.5. Nothing more, nothing less. 6.5. Thank you very much.
Wow, he took an alternate spread.
Yep, that's all.
Burns thing.
Yep, I fucking hate the Texans,
buddy.
dude.
Yeah.
Need the Texans to start losing a few games in a row.
So the Colts can still not make playoffs.
There it is.
Putter!
Um,
Sambucci!
Yeah, I just think the Texans' offensive line got it exposed the past 2 weeks. They're fucking terrible.
Their offensive line has been exposed all year long.
Yeah, for sure. But past 2 weeks, definitely. This week against, I'm assuming Zadarius Smith will probably play.
Probably limited snaps, but yes.
Defensive end, I don't think
Is
so.
he
Like
hurt?
Well,
defensive end, kind of just like plug and play. Like
Yeah, is he
get to the fucking quarterback.
But-
it's not like he needs to learn the playbook. It's just go for
Uh,
him, basically.
Yeah, you just gotta learn the playbook on defense.
Okay, a
I
little
mean,
bit.
it's
But
not
defensive
that
end,
complex.
what's
though.
he going to do? Drop back into coverage?
No.
No.
No. They say, hey, Zadarius, you're in this play. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, anyway.
I mean, yeah, they could run a game, but it's as simple as like, hey, fucking.
He's going to do what he's done all season. He's just going to get after the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Lions
right.
by murder. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Brenton, you taking the lines?
Nico Collins back.
Mm-hmm.
Big piece for the Texans.
I need him back on my fantasy team.
And I don't know if you saw the Texans alternate unis. They look pretty nice with those red helmets. You guys
Oh,
see
they
those?
were in the Reds.
Yeah,
Those do look pretty
those
sweet.
are clean as hell. Also, forgot to mention the Ravens are wearing the all purple with the alternate
Those look
purple.
sick. I fucking
The
love
alternate
those.
purple
Yeah,
helmet.
those look sweet.
It's gonna be the week of the alternate unis, baby. Give me the Texans money line. They're gonna shock the world here.
I don't think so. I think the Lions are going to get it done. The 3.5 scares me though. I'd rather this be at 2.5, but I'm going to lean the.
What happened? Why? How did we not get the touchdown?
Glad I didn't take Western Michigan money
I'm
line.
doubling down.
Yeah,
There's still 18 minutes left in this football
Exactly.
game.
Too much
Yeah,
time.
give me the Lions. I think the Texans. Nico Collins, if he's back to 100%, and he does make their offense work a lot better, but the Lions defense flies around.
Brian
I mean,
Branch is the dog.
he also
Oh Jesus, Chris Olave is out on the field.
Somebody is dead on the field.
I also kind of like the over 48.5. I think the Lions put up points. I mean,
The Texans can.
yeah. So I think this is going to be a bit of a shootout. It's a great Sunday night game.
CJ Stroud might be having a little bit of a sophomore slump this year.
I don't know. Lions defense is good.
They are good.
Yeah.
Texans defense is good too, but I wouldn't mind the under, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like the total in that game, but I don't
The
know.
Lions are 4-4 to the over. The Texans are 2-7 to the over. So yeah, the under may not
2 and
be-
7 to the under.
Yeah. Well, 2 and 7. Yeah. So 7 times 2 and 7 to the over. I should say.
That's what you said the first time.
Yeah. 2 and 7 to the over. So it's been under 7 times. We're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't think that's how you say it, but okay.
It's 2 and 7 to the over, meaning the over is hit twice, the under hit 7 times.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah. I said it correctly, right?
2 and 7, maybe on the under, on the over.
But I'm.
They've gone over 2 times. They've gone under 7.
Yeah,
times.
that's what I'm saying.
That clarifies.
To the over. Like, if you look at the over, they're 2 and 7 to the over.
Doesn't matter. Fuck it.
Okay, on to
2
the.
and 7 against the over.
Yeah. I mean, what are we talking about? All right, on to Monday Night Football. We got the Miami Dolphins traveling out to LA, take on the Rams. The Rams, 1.5 point favorites, over under 50.5. The Rams are going to sneak into the playoffs this year.
Okay.
The Rams have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah.
Give me the Rams minus 1.5. The Dolphins are not that good. The Rams offense with Puka and Cooper.
As long as Puka doesn't fucking
throw a punch.
go Francis and Ngannou on those motherfuckers.
Also,
yeah.
Yep, come on, Puka. You ruined the, I know you weren't going to score 40, but
God, if
you
you have to hear about your fantasy,
kind of
one
screwed
more
me,
time.
bud. Kind of screwed me.
Speaking of fantasy, Kyron Williams, where'd you go this week, buddy? I needed you.
Samuel
Yeah.
Laporta, where you at?
I kind of lean the Rams too. They've been better, but the Dolphins got to win one eventually, dude. So
Yeah,
I'm staying away.
probably not this week.
Can we talk about FanDuel? Every 5 seconds, it's like, hey, you've only wagered
Yeah.
$35
Well,
in
they
the last
know who they're fucking
hour.
targeting, so
Yeah.
Are you sure that you are still using this app? And I'm like, yes, of course, I'll bet more.
Yeah. What do you got on this game?
I'm taking the Rams. I'll take a money line, honestly.
Yeah, Rams money line is a good bet. I
I'm
also
getting a little team right.
kind of like the under.
team, right?
Kind of like the under 50.5. I think that's a lot of points.
That is a lot to especially a Dolphins off. A
I don't mean
Dolphins
to go
team.
against you again, but I
No.
kind of like the over.
Well,
God, it
what's
just
your
seems-
reasoning? Just because it's
Just because, Tyreek and Jalen Waddle are going to have to start going at some point. Devin A-Chain's a dog. And then, again, Puka and Cooper,
yeah.
I just like the offenses.
Yeah, I don't know. The under's screaming to me on this one.
Okay.
So, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is NFL Week 10 in the books. We
I got a little money line parlay.
yeah, what do you got?
Minus 114, 2-teamers, New York Giants, Chicago Bears. I don't love it.
I was gonna say I feel like there's 2 teams that you could probably get that are probably a better bet on that one.
I just don't really like.
Maybe Chiefs Falcons. No,
No.
you're not gonna bet on Falcons.
And I don't know why, but the Chiefs scare me this week.
Really?
I don't know why. I was looking at Vikings, but I kind of like the Jags. I was looking at the Niners, but I like the Bucks.
There's a lot of home dogs this week. Maybe a little bit of home dog parlay. Get something real juicy.
Maybe let's see what we can.
Plus signs only.
Plus signs only, baby.
I'll take the Jags. I'll take the Saints. And I'll take the Bucks.
Yeah.
Plus 2,200.
Easy money.
Not bad.
Yeah, hey, that's a certified lock right there.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back next week to break down Week 11. Let's win all of our bets this week.
Let's start with fucking Western Michigan here. Come on,
Yeah.
boys.
Hey, we got some action going on. It's looking bleak,
Nothing like Max.
but
I'm not laying that There's no shot.
No, definitely don't do that. Responsible gambling only. Thank you.
Bet
Please
Jim Burns game.
like, subscribe, comment.
Bye.